to get started, why don't you tell us about your current role with the West Essex YMCA?
Sure. I've been the board chair for the last number of years, and I've been on the board for 7.
Oh, how did you originally get involved and what encouraged you to join the board?
Well, I was invited to join. I didn't even know that was an option, to tell you the truth. But we had a long relationship at that point with the West Essex YMCA because our daughter was in childcare and summer camp and various programs. And so someone tapped me on the shoulder and said, hey, we could really use you in board service.
Tell me about the genesis, the origins of your YMCA relationship.
When we were getting ready to have our daughter, who's now 18, we quickly realized we needed more support. We needed certainly childcare because we were both commuters to New York City, and neither of us had, family or people nearby that could fill that gap. So we started looking around and fell in love with Peanut Shell, which was just the home away for home for Erin for, till she went to kindergarten. And, pretty much everything else kind of unfolded from there.
That's great. And then you joined the board and now you're board chair. Congratulations and thank you for your service.
Yes, my pleasure. It's been a great journey, in part because, as I mentioned, my daughter's now 18. And so to see all the different things through the lens of my family, through the lens of my husband, who is, thank goodness, in cancer remission, but had the opportunity to get stronger after some treatment in the Live Strong program. We pretty much check the why for any resource that we may need because it's so comprehensive and there's always new things being developed for the community, which is really appealing, not only as a participant in those programs, but also as we see things change in our community. Pandemic brought different things, people coming and going makes different things necessary. And so I think that's one of the most powerful things about West Essex Y is it's very responsive to whatever the community needs are in any given time.
Stacey, what excites you most about the new building?
Of course, in general, the fact that it's bigger, better, more, the modernity of the plan and all the things that we're going to be able to do, that we had to work around the space that was available in the current location. And obviously that's, the biggest thing I'm looking forward to. I think the other piece that is more of a personal connection is our family's decision to kind of be the underwriters for the lifeguard station and to honor our daughter's journey in, the program that she's had for literally her whole life at the Y. But the last 3 years of her Y relationship has been as a part-time employee in swim instruction and lifeguarding. And so to be able to kind of leave our imprint on that, she'll be going off to college and probably not working as many hours at the Y, but she'll still be there in that capacity, and we'll have a place to just recognize our family's commitment to honoring that. And we're really looking forward to seeing all that take shape.
Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting that. And it's so interesting to hear that this gift to name the lifeguard station was in honor of your daughter, and watching her evolution at the YMCA and where she's ended up, starting in Peanut Shell and now working part-time as a lifeguard. And you mentioned she saved a lot of money in her retirement account.
Yes.
And giving her also a place to go to learn responsibility, timeliness, and all those great skills that she's collected on her way to college. And I'm thrilled to hear that you've taken that as a moment to support this new building project.
One of the most powerful things about that whole plan is, the way that the Y is going to step into, and has always really stepped into this capacity, be a place for everybody. We're full of division, we're full of isolation. We don't want our kids sitting home scrolling all day. All of these things are happening all around us. And so the Y is, an open invitation to come and participate, get to know your neighbors, have some connection time, learn some things, get fitter, get healthier. It should be pretty hard, actually. You should close those doors at the end of the night because it's going to be pretty amazing.
And you mentioned something that is really motivating us as we continue to envision the potential of the space, which is to create connected communities. Give our community members a place to gather together And as you said, to get off the screens, to be one, to be healthy, to have access to childcare, to group fitness classes, all these opportunities to gather together as a community will be in that space. And we're very excited about that as well. You shared what inspired you to make your gift to this new YMCA Capital campaign. What would you say to others who are considering making a gift?
So for me, there is a strong personal connection, but the other piece is, this has been a demonstration of, my business's commitment to the community as well. So, I believe when you're living in a community and you're maybe operating a business in a community, the more that you can show connection to serving the community with clear value proposition, clear alignment to values that you share as a business owner or as a community member. I mean, this is an extraordinary opportunity. Frankly, it's probably once in a lifetime opportunity for many people, because you don't just build a building like this overnight and create this kind of impact.
What are you sharing with your peers about why and how they can get involved?
So I would say the primary message that I'm sharing is do not wait to explore an opportunity to work with West Essex YMCA. This is a once in a generation type of moment where a huge new facility is going into a community that's going to touch, 5 or 6 towns in the surrounding area. The size of this place is going to draw more and more people to a location that maybe they didn't go to before because we didn't have as much to offer in the original space.
And when you're speaking about opportunities, you're speaking about naming opportunities within the facilities, and you're going to be able to do what with a naming opportunity as a small business?
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that's been really powerful for my business has been to show our affiliation with a brand that's strong like the YMCA. I mean, everybody loves the YMCA brand. It's got a great reputation, and to get involved and to have that affiliation is as simple as starting a conversation to explore what's a win-win. And that's, not always doable in a lot of other circumstances, but very doable here with YMCA.